evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Harden can't hit. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a swimmer in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker who loves to get downhill.
Jordan. It's rebounded by Barrett. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Paul Gasol.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
And Olajuwon drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Here's SGA. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And so Curry will bring it up for San Francisco. 4-point game. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Harden. Johnson outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after two shots. Curry from deep three-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. Doesn't settle too often.
And here's George for three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Number 5.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside, SGA. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Jordan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Now, here's SGA. With the drive.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
Here's Wallace. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And 3 from Jordan. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill. Doing his job on the glass and moving it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. one.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the triple.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized.
And it's San Francisco with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
San Francisco making a switch here. Brunson surveying the D. And Brunson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Brunson put the sauce on that one. Terrific move.
It's stolen by Banchero. For the three. Outside for George. To the right side. And it's Banchero missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Brown. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. From deep. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
How fast Brunson plays. His pull-up is really unguarded.
And again it's San Francisco with the three.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the team has to pull down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Hits the three-point bomb. Alexander's got 8 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense because of that ability to score. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Count that one. He's got 16.
And this is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Brunson from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
Deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell with it. Gasol covering. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Using the whole floor to attack the defense wherever the opportunity is.
Jones, no luck. Outside, George. 4 seconds left. And it's sent back by Allen. Jalen Brunson has been on display for San Francisco. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting your way back.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And good things tend to happen when you apply pressure to the defense.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Brunson from way outside. Rebounded by Allen.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Jones sends it back.
And this is the kind of defense you'll love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And it's Brunson missing. Jones tries it. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paul Gasol.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Carter. Outside for Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Jordan with the rebound. San Francisco leading by 8. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. To the paint. Allen shot is off.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
Wallace outside. Here's Jordan. Good D by Mitchell. And it's Jones with the ball for Albuquerque. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside for George. San Francisco again missing.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And Albuquerque with the possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Nobody near George. Good in the assist, that time by Gasol.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
No good from Gasol.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Halliburton for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now it's just a 4-point San Francisco lead. It's stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Mitchell missing. And here is Gasol. No scoring in this one. Jordan back for two. San Francisco again missing. Post loose. And stolen by Gasol.
And guys, the league has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's San Francisco with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. San Francisco leading by 6. Outside, George. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Pierce brings it in.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
It's 3 outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry deciding. Oh, look at this.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Pass to Olajuwon. SGA from outside. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. Now, Banchero. Back to Jordan. And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Banchero. Here we go. Can't hit that one. He sees it in.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And Olajuwon with the block.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
George. And he gets the floater to drop. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Francisco. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. George from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Zacchaeus. To the paint. Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now, Anunoby. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Jordan with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing the layup right back.
Just charging inside with some momentum there.
Brunson with a clean look. Misses the three.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. And San Francisco with possession. 4-point game. And that one's good. Brunson.
3 points. And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's feeling it out a bit. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Pass to Brunson. Oh, good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
It's Pierce on the wing. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
How about the read there from Elijah, finding the open man.
And here's Jordan outside. No good that time. Here's Elijah, and it's sent back by George.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
3 on 3. Here's Augustus. The rebound by Gasol. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. They trail by 3. Over Nash. Won't. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, perfect positioning there. Just outworking the D on the offensive glass.
Here is Nash. Here's Anunoby. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
You can't let Anunoby get those corners reads. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Well, that's a terrific pass. You love seeing this kind of unselfishness.
Now, here's Nash. On the top of the key. And he makes that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nash outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They can Paul Gasol.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. And Elijah drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And again it's San Francisco with a 3.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble. And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Chicago. They're up by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Curry with the 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, He changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Chicago leading by 6. Outside, Olajuwon. Releases. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And so it's San Francisco with it. Here's Curry with the three. Rejected by Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. Pass to Pierce. San Francisco passing it around. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Sinks the triple.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the lead back up to 8 now for Chicago.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And Gasol gets it to go.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Francisco. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Jordan.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And finished off by Brown.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago leading by 5. High post try. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And Nash terrific at shooting while in rhythm. Effortlessly just switching between the dribble to the pull-up.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And look, when someone is shooting from that distance, it makes it very difficult on the defense.
And an OB in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Anunoby's got 10.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
And Gasol sends it back.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Chicago leading by 6. Finished off by Nash.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Takes a 3. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Steve Nash.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
San Francisco making a switch here. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Olajuwon can't hit. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Brunson, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Brunson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Puts up a deep 3. Brunson with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fires it up. And the rejection by Pierce. And here's Brown outside. 6-second difference between shot and game time. It's stolen by Bankero. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
For San Francisco, that shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Chicago calls timeout. And the first one drops.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect. And that's the norm for him. He's played up automatic when he's at the line. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. San Francisco leads by 5. And we're just moments away from the start. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Curry with it. Offline with his 3. Now Gordon. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Curry. Gasol with it. Halliburton picks him up. And then Gasol slams it in.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for Chicago.
And here's Jordan outside. Throws it from outside. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for San Francisco. Misses the 3. Oh, what a finish.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Takes the 3. And it misses. San Francisco leading by 10. Rebounded by Anunoby.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's good.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pearson, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Curry fights. Curry lays a guided shot from deep range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A 3-pointer. Good.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Launches it. That one misses. And San Francisco with possession. They're on the 13th to 5 run here. Anunoby with it. Now Pierce defending. And there's the 3.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Knocks down the 3.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
The response triple answers back.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the 3. We're in total command this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
And the second free throw, good. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them to within 10. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gasol a screen. Missed on the 3. Here's Chicago. Anunoby. Down he goes for 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And Chicago has possession. What's up the 3? The 3 goes down.
And this is why Pierce is so special. A clutch scorer, and we've seen that in this game. Guy does not back down from the moment.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And the timing from George there on the rejection, using his long reach to turn away the shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Brunson, clean from outside.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And stolen by Gasol. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching.